What is going on, guys? DBG here, and it is the 1st of October. So you know what that means. We're going right back to the point guard position, and we are going to be doing a tier list of the best point guards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. So lads, yeah, basically what we are going to be doing right here is going over all of them from day one guys like Amethyst Steph Curry to the newest point guards like the Pink Diamond Steph Curry. So, yeah, let's go over these right now. You got a lot of good players here. A lot of good players. Amethyst Steph, I'm just saying I'm not the biggest fan of this card. A lot of people like Amethyst Steph. I'm going to put him B. Not going to put him ARS. I just think the no clamps. I know some people have Hall of Fame range extender on him. It makes me even better, but I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. I don't like the fact he's cold zones everywhere. He's a terrible defender. I get it. Some people really like the card, and there's nothing wrong if you do. For me, he is just not my cup of tea. And Kyrie. Kyrie's like Steph, but worse in every single way. Is he C or D? That's the question. I'm going to put him C. Kyrie Irving can still shoot a little bit. His handle's still really nice. He can shoot from deep. Kyrie Irving has a lot of good qualities in this game, but for me, anyway, he does not belong above C tier. Then we got Dame. Dame is B, and give me Dame over Steph Curry. Dame has got that silver range extender as well. Dame's got a good release, except Dame can dunk the ball, and neither of them can play defense. Dame does not have the leaner though that Steph has, or he does not have the Curry slide, where he can grab people easily. But at the end of the day, Dame is still really, really nice. I think offensively, Dame is right up there, the best of them. Defensively, he is kind of non-existent, so that's why he's in B tier. Then we have got my kryptonite, Allen Iverson. Oh my god, don't get me started on Allen Iverson. If you guys don't know, this card is literally my kryptonite when it comes to playing TTO on stream. I have lost. Actually, I lose plenty of TTO games because I'm not focused too much. But I've probably 50% of the games I've lost have been to this Allen Iverson. I can't guard him. It does not matter who I have. Give me Mo Cheeks, I can't guard this Iverson. Give me John Stockton, I can't guard this Iverson. I've came up against Pink Diamond Curry and I've been able to guard him. I can't guard this Iverson. He also, for some reason, I can't blow by a meter. He's so quick. He's so quick. Layup animation's incredible. Dunk animation's incredible. Oh, man. B. Rondo. C. Rondo's a decent defender. Not a great shooter. So yeah, he's going C tier. He's like a worse version of Mo Cheeks. Nate Tiny Archibald. Tiny Archibald, for me, I need clamps in a point guard. Tiny Archibald doesn't have it. Although he's good. Don't get me wrong, Tiny Archibald's good. He's super fast. Yeah, I'm happy putting him in B tier. Then we got Nick Van Exel. Nick Van Exel belongs in the same tier as these guys right here. Maybe on the upper end of this tier, but Nick Van Exel, super fast and can kind of shoot the ball. Then we got Avery Johnson. He's D, but he's not actually bad. He's actually got some really nice badges. But the problem is he's tiny. He's tiny and can't shoot. If he was either 4 inches taller or at a higher 3 ball, he would be a lot higher. But he can't shoot. So he's going into D tier. And he's also 5'10". Mark Jackson, D. Mark Jackson is like Kyrie without range or the dribble moves. He's fine. Mark Jackson's fine. He does a job. I'm trying to think, did we get Mark Jackson last year in 2K? Because the last time I remember ever using a Mark Jackson card was 2K17. His diamond card was actually really good. But yeah, he's going into D tier for now. Johnny Moore, D tier. Again, Johnny Moore is like kind of fast. 89 speed, that's like his one real like positive thing is his speed rating, but doesn't really do much else. So Johnny Moore out here in D tier. World Be Free, A. World Be Free, man. You can't put clamps or range on him though, which is a pity. If you could put either of those badges, he'd be top tier. And if you could put both of those badges on him, man, we'd be looking at a top 2 or 3 set point guard in this game. He can dunk really, really well. Good dunk animation, super nice release. Only 6'2", which is a bit of a problem though. But again, a card that you cannot question is really good in game. Then we've got Fat Lever. Fat Lever's going A tier. His release is really awkward. He's not going to be shooting off the dribble, but off the catch, even though it's awkward, you can always use the stick. That's one of the things I found, is that like I've started using Bill Laimbeer again, because Laimbeer is good at everything except shooting with the button. And now that you can use the stick again, it means you can shoot again with Bill Laimbeer. You just kind of got to know who to use the stick with and who to use the button with. Basically, anyone with a really ugly release, I would advise using the stick with. Anyone with a nice release, using the button. So that's why I really like playing meter on, and I think it is probably the most effective way to play this game right now. Fat Lever, though, is going A tier. Yeah, Fat Lever belongs up in A tier. Really good defender. Just overall good card. He's probably going to be my second diamond choice after Al Horford. Then we have got Earl Monroe. Earl Monroe, I don't like Earl Monroe. I know Ty used him making the finals of a tournament on Xbox, but man, I love playing against Earl Monroe because I just run by him. He's not a great defender, not a great shooter. He's not bad at anything. By no means is he bad at anything, but he's not great at anything either. Stephon Marbury. If he came with clamps or range, we'd be looking at an S tier card, but he doesn't. He is super fast though. He is super fast. He has similar dunk animations to Derrick Rose, although he doesn't quite have the rating to get contacts. A card that I really do like. Marbury's going up here in A tier. Then we've got Steph Curry. The best point guard in the game. And I was going to say not particularly close, but it is close. Steph, Stockton, and badged up Kyrie are very close. Kuzi, though. Is Kuzi an S tier point guard? I am going to put him there. But man, I don't think he is that much better. I don't put him on that top 3 point guard level. In my opinion, Kyrie fully badged up, Steph Curry, and a range extender John Stockton are all better than Bob Cousy. And also, I'm saying this right now, give me what's his name? Give me a Sleepy Floyd badged up over Cousy. Terrell Brandon. Terrell Brandon's... He's okay, he's fast, he's very undersized. He can shoot well enough. There's just no reason why you should ever use Terrell Brandon. Like, give me Lillard over Terrell Brandon any day, so he's going C tier. Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is A tier, but he's better than Marbury. He's better than Marbury. He's similar level to Roby Free. His 3-point rating's a lie. In Unlimited, he will hit very consistently, despite him having a 3-point rating in the low 70s. But he's still a super fast card. He's so hard to stop with that Hall of Fame quick first step. Dunks on everybody. Yeah, Derrick Rose has a lot of positive qualities in this game. Then we have got Mo Cheeks. Mo Cheeks is like... He's going to be this tier right here. He's a better Rondo, but not as good as Fat Lever. Mo Cheeks, with the new stick patch, means he can hit, catch, and shoot threes again, which is huge. His mid-range shot has always been good. Him going to the basket gets crazy layup animations. He gets similar layup animations to Gus Williams. He's going B tier. Then we have got Damon Jones. He's a sniper, so he's going D tier. Yeah. Sniper, so he is going into D tier. But does not do anything else well enough to go into C tier and can't play defense. Mike Bibby. I prefer Mike Bibby to Lillard, but he's not as good as Lillard, so I'm going to put Mike Bibby in C tier. But man, Mike Bibby, before they patched the fadeaways and before the stick patch, Mike Bibby is one of my favorite cards in this game. I'm not going to say the best, one of the best cards, one of my favorite cards. And I'm telling you, with his release, his dribbling, and just everything Bibby has going for him, eventually when we get a higher rated Bibby card this year, as long as it doesn't come out too late, it's going to be fantastic. Gus. I mean, Gus has to stay in this tier just because of his ability to just run past everybody in offline. But offline's not that hard anymore, so Gus Williams doesn't have that much of a use. Although you cannot question that Gus Williams is a really, really good card. Then we've got Mahmoud. Mahmoud's going C tier. He's better than Damon Jones. Not great, though. He's basically a Damon Jones, but he can dunk. But no quick first steps, so it's not like he's going to be blowing by anybody to dunk. But yeah, C's kind of fair. Gary Payton. One of these tiers. I hate him. I hate him so much. I'm going to put him in A. I loved Gary Payton when he first came out. I'm going to say that right now. I loved him when he first came out. And then I started using like Isaiah Thomas. I started putting the likes of Sleepy in my team and Stockton and Kyrie. He is so far off the mark when it comes to good point guards in this game. Defensively, he's great though. Only bronze quick first step. I get it, you can badge him up. I know you can't actually badge him. You can't upgrade any of his badges, I don't think. But Peyton he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's good. As much as I don't like the card, he is good. So I'm gonna put him here in A tier. Dennis Johnson. He's on the same tier as Mo Cheeks. He's similar. He's one of the best defensive point guys in the game. Hall of Fame clamps, but man, he can't shoot. At least he can shoot in the corners with the stick now, but he's terrible shooting. Jerry West. You have to put Jerry West and Kuzi in the same tier. I don't want to put Jerry West S tier because he's not one of my top 3 point guards, but I kind of have to. He's not one of my top 4 in my opinion. Jerry West is probably number 5. I might end up moving West and Kuzi both down one, to be honest. Jason Kidd, you got to put him with Gary Payton. And then Isaiah Thomas, you got to put him in that tier as well. Fat Lever, IT, Jason Kidd, Gary Payton are all just personal preference who you prefer. For me, anyway, it would probably go... Just due to speed, I'd probably put Isaiah Thomas number 1. I'd probably put Fat Lever number 2. Kidd 3, Payton 4. But again, you can kind of put them in any order. It doesn't really matter too much. Then we got Kenny Smith. Kenny Smith's in that like Lillard level. He's in that like Lillard, Iverson level. You might argue Steph Curry up a tier, but I'm just not a fan. Patty Mills in that same level as Kenny Smith. I think they do belong in that kind of same tier. I'm trying to think, there's no worthless players so far, so I gotta move a few people down. I'm gonna move... Avery Johnson's got clamps. I'm gonna move Johnny Moore down to worthless. Gonna move a few people down tiers. In this tier right here, let's move Mahmoud down. I don't like him very much. Let's move Kyrie down 1. And seeing as offline is a lot easier to win now, you don't need Gus anymore. I'm gonna move Gus down 1 and I'll keep it as is. Steve Nash. Steve Nash belongs in B tier. The only thing with Steve Nash is that you can badge him up and he's actually pretty good. Actually, yeah, Steve Nash gets... I'm pretty sure you can get clamps and range extender on Steve Nash with badges. So I'm going to put Steve Nash in A tier. I get it does cost quite a bit, but man, fully badged up, Nash is good. Not fully badged up, he's not great. He's not great at all. Fully badged up, he's like Jerry West and Bob Cousy level. Doc Rivers. Doc is B. I was kind of considering B or A. I was like, will I put him in A? No, I'm not putting him in. Not putting him in that tier, but man, Doc Rivers is a really nice card. Shoots the ball well and kind of just does a little bit of everything. Doc Rivers, fantastic card. Then we have got Sleepy. Sleepy's going into S tier, mainly because of the way he is badged up. Sleepy has some of the best dunk animations in the game. Sleepy will dunk it on absolutely everybody. I don't know why. Like, the amount... Anytime I drive by somebody and blow by them with Sleepy with that quick first step, he will dunk it. He has that kind of two-handed safe dunk animation where he will very rarely get blocked and he goes into a dunk every single time. As well as that, he is a release that once you get used to it is cash. Decent enough dribble moves and can get goal clamps and goal range. So, Sleepy's S. No question about it, Stockton is S. I wish it was like an S plus tier for Steph Curry, Stockton, and Kyrie. Or you can move everybody down. I could start moving people down tiers, but no, I don't think I really can. And so is Kyrie. Stockton and Kyrie, it's hard to say which one is better. For me, Stockton is better. But Kyrie Irving, when you put gold clamps and gold range on him, or he already comes with gold range. When you put gold clamps on Kyrie, basically you need to put clamps on Kyrie, you need to put range on Stockton. When those two guys have those fully badged up, it is preference. Stockton's a much better dunker. Release-wise, Stockton's is better and faster. But man, Kyrie's is nice as well. It is definitely a nice release this year, especially early on in the year. It's not like Stockton has this exceptional release. It's not like Kyrie has this absolutely exceptional release, but early on in the year, they're both fine. Kyrie's dribble moves are way better. They are significantly better than Stockton. He is significantly better at creating. Going to the basket, Stockton dunks more, but Stockton triggers a lot of bad dunking animations. I'm going to say that now. I get blocked an awful lot when Stockton dunks. And I also get blocked an awful lot in Stockton's layups where I don't really with Kyrie's. So Kyrie's also 2 inches taller. It is preference based if you prefer John Stockton or Kyrie Irving. For me, I'm going to say that Stockton's better. If you want to argue Kyrie, I will not hold that against you. They are the 2 best point guards in the game, not named Pink Diamond Steph Curry. Pink Diamond Steph Curry has got like every benefit of Kyrie with every benefit of Stockton and Hall of Fame range. So, yeah, he's just another class. Tony Parker, D. He's not good. He's like a much worse version of Gus. I'm putting Gus in C. Tony Parker's D. Kyle Lowry, A. Kyle Lowry's so good. I forgot, like, I stopped using him, and then I started using him again as my like backup point guard. I'm like, why did I stop using this guy? Silver range extender, gold clamps, good 3-point shooting, good enough dribble moves. I was like, why did I stop using him? Because I started using Sleepy Floyd as my 2 guard as my starters, and off the bench I was using Isaiah Thomas. Then I started using Kyle Lowry again. I'm like, Kyle Lowry's better than Isaiah Thomas. Why was I not using Kyle Lowry? But man, fantastic card. He's A tier. John Paxson, same as Damon Jones, D tier. Sniper though, absolute sniper. And would not be a bad shout if there is like an Emeralds limited week. Would not be a bad shout. Dave Bing, B. Dave Bing's fine. One thing about Dave Bing is he's got Hall of Fame fancy footwork and the Giannis hop step. He actually is one of the few players in this game that can hop step and do damage, but not the greatest card in the world. And then we're ending off with 2 A tier players. So we've got Damon Stoudamire and Jojo White. And lads, I did it. I didn't call Damon Stoudamire, Damon Jones, or Amari Stoudamire in this video for the first time ever. So Jojo's going to A tier because I don't think you can put clamps on him. But Jojo offensively is a similar level to like a Stockton or a Kyrie. Does not have the defense of either of them. Has that goal range extender, good release, decent leaner. He is one of those elite cards in this game. He plays at a similar level to those guys offensively, but defensively is what sets those guys apart. He does belong to be in that tier just below the best point guards in the game. And man, I don't like Jerry West and Bob Cousy. For me, it would be like S plus a Steph Curry. The next tier, if I could make an unlimited amount of tiers, it'd be Steph in a tier of his own, and then these 2 guys next. And then the next tier down would be Sleepy Floyd by himself. And then it would be like these 2 and JoJo. But can't have everything. And yeah, Damon Stoudamire. The weird thing with Damon Stoudamire is I would normally say I think clamps is a more important badge than range extender. But I would take the shooting upgrade over the defensive upgrade because Damon Stoudamire is 5'10" and is not going to be shooting anyway. Or he's not going to be playing defense anyway. There is no amount of defensive badges you can give to Damon Stoudamire to make him play defense. So you might as well just improve his shooting so you can cook people. Because when he gets that shooting upgrade and goes to Diamond, he can cook people. He shoots the ball really well. He's got good handles. He's super quick. He's a major offensive threat especially at this stage in the game, when you get the shooting upgrade. However, if you give him the defense upgrade, it's not like he's going to be a good defender anyway, and he loses a major part of his shooting. So for me, I would rather have a fantastic offensive player who is a non-existent defensive player than a okay offensive player who's a average defensive player because of his height. So yeah, for me, I would go shooting upgrade for him. 90% of the time, I would have taken, for 90% of the players, I would have taken the defensive upgrade over the shooting upgrade. But for Damon Stoudamire specifically, because he's 5'10" and isn't going to play defense anyway, I would take the shooting upgrade over the defensive one. Because he's not going to, no matter what defensive upgrades you put on him, give him 9 on all defense stats, he's 5'10", you can just post fit him. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.